What's going on YouTube? Achilles here, and today I put together a 5-color spider deck, and the inspiration for this deck came from Scions of the Spider. This card is really crazy because it has Flying First Strike, Trample, Lifelink, and Haste. And the good part about this card is at the beginning of combat on your turn, other spiders you control gain Flying First Strike, Trample, Lifelink, and Haste until end of turn. So if you could play a bunch of spiders as early as turn 1, and then play some spiders on turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, and then you play this guy on turn 5, then every one of your other spiders is going to have Flying First Strike, Trample, Lifelink, and Haste. And you could probably swing over the whole board if your opponent doesn't have anything that has Flying, and Reach, of course, but usually at that point it's pretty devastating, because if they don't interact with your board on those early turns, this card will definitely close the game. So let's get right into this list. We got 3 Rizna the Spider Crowned, 4 Fateweaver, 2 A Most Helpful Weaver, 1 Ademi of the Silkchutes, 4 Sheltered by Ghosts, 1 Surris, Spidersilk Innovator, 1 Detect Intrusion, 1 Kraza the Swarm is 1 Nia, Skysail Storyteller, 1 Cren, Undercity Dreamer, 1 Tarantusk, Unwisely Awoken, 3 Twitching Doll, 4 Demera, Soul of Spider, 1 Yera and Oski, Weaver and Guide, 2 Spinner of Souls, 1 Gloria, the Great Armorer, 1 Alenni, Brood Recruiter, 4 Scions of the Spider, and for the lands we got 1 Godless Shrine, 1 Watery Grave, 4 Stomping Ground, 4 Sacred Foundry, 1 Sunbillow Verge, 1 Hushwood Verge, 4 Cavern of Souls, 4 Multiversal Passage, and 4 Starting Town. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day, and if you want to become a member, you could get early access to videos. Let's get right into these games. Opponent's going first. I'm going to keep this. What are they going to do? That's the real question. Do they set up for the craziest Agatha's Soul Cauldron with VV, or they're getting something going? Get in a spider, he starts swinging. And then next turn we could go Demera plus Fateweaver, we get to draw a card. Just gotta keep building up a board. Here's the VV. Spider, play this. Go for the Fateweaver. What are they going to do? Do they swing with the Scholar? I wonder. I think they might try. Who knows? Play a Fateweaver so he could draw a card. Nice. So if I play this, then they might want to block this spider that I'm about to swing with. Because if it swings, well, actually it won't matter because I won't be able to play the card anyway. Because I have no mana, but at least we could trade with one of their creatures. If, of course, they block. They do. One problem down. Now we gotta deal with the rest. Okay, they pump up the fear. Very fancy. And they pass. Go for the Weaver. Draw a card. Play this now for green. Play Spinner of Souls now. Oh, what a shame. That would have been good to play. Makes me think maybe I should have just swung. Well, you know what? At the same time, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to swing because if I didn't have Spinner of Souls, I wouldn't get any value if they traded. So that's the whole idea why I even swung to begin with, besides getting that 1/1 counter too. So. Very fancy. Nice. Let's see if they swing again. I bet they won't. They do. That's very interesting. Because now I get to swing with all my spiders. They'll all get their benefits, of course, from the Scion. Yeah, look at that. Just enough damage. This card's insane. Opponent's going first. Not too bad of a hand. If you notice with this deck, we don't really have that many blue sources. That's because we try to use Starting Town in the Multiversal Passage, I believe it's called, as our blue source mostly. Because mostly everything in this deck does not require blue besides the Scion. So we're not going to see Scion by turn 5, so by then we run into our Starting Town or Multiversal Passage. Or I think we have a Watery Grave in here too, so. That is a cool card. Alright, so what are we going to do, guys? That's the real question. Okay, I know what we're going to do. We're going to go for the swing. I am now going to play this, take 2 life. We're going to use the in-web mechanic now. Bounce Rizna back. Play the Yera and Oski. What do you got here? So as you can see, all their cards in their hand are sorceries. So just going to choose sorcery. Make it a little bit more expensive for them. It's a really good card if you think about it. Especially when you can have it interact with a 1-drop. Interesting. If we just get rid of that, I feel like we'll really throw them off, so I think that's what we're going to do. And if we could draw back-to-back lands, we could go in to the Scions. But of course, we need to find that blue source I was talking about. So that is interesting, though, with the Mayhem mechanic. Okay, so what does this do now? Very interesting. Well, that could kill our Yera, so we don't want to swing with that. Don't have a blue source for this either. Okay. We're just going to swing with both of this. Both of these. We'll go for the Demera because even though if I went for this, I bring out a 2 attack creature, but at the end of the day, if I play this, then play that, I'll draw a card. The other way around, I won't. And plus, we don't have that many cards in our hand or lands to begin with, so I could use every card possible, especially since they just did that. I think they could play it as the backside. Oh no, they can't. That would be crazy if they could choose for the backside to come in. Thankfully, it doesn't work like that. Alright, so we're going to play this. See what we could find. With this draw. Not bad. Let's go for the swing. As much as I want to draw again next turn, I want to win. So, we're going to do it like this. I want to win quickly, because the longer the game goes on, the more it's going to go in their favor. So, that's the whole idea. I'm very inspired right now by the insight. It's because I already have a Mayhem deck, but I didn't think about really playing this. I was doing stuff like Collector's Vault and a couple of other good discarding cards, but I might give this a try. So they're going to get to Connive, setting up for some crazy plays. They could go Desecrex and get back another Kivney, I believe. That might be the move for them. And they could go for the Spider Dude as well. Yeah, I really hope we draw a land next turn. That'd be nice. It's not a land, but at least we'll draw a card. Oh my god. Alright, well then. Alright, this is the move, guys. I'm just going to swing with 2 of these, and we're going to try to win slowly but surely. They want to block and trade, that's fine, but this is how we're doing it. Get him down to 6. Manganese, that is a scary thing we gotta watch out for. But, I mean, a bunch of our creatures do have reach, though, so can't go wrong with that. So if they're swinging out, I don't trust our opponent. That has... yeah, it has trample as well, which isn't good. What are they gonna do? Seven, 9. I'm gonna do it like this. Because they could potentially do 3 damage, so I gotta just be careful. So I really need to draw a land right now, more than ever. See, I would have lost if I didn't block. Wait a minute. I think we just got the best thing to possibly draw right now. That is crazy. But as you can see, if I didn't block, that would have been one more damage that I couldn't absorb, or the one damage that I couldn't absorb, and I would have lost. Okay, opponent's going first, but we have a nice curve. We go into a 1, 2, and a 3. Plus we have Sheltered by... well, we had Sheltered by Ghosts in our hand, but unfortunately, our opponent had other plans. Now we have Ademi as a alternative 2-drop to play, although I think Kraza on curve is really good. Especially since it has that Riot ability. Can't go wrong with the 1/1 counter after all. Nice try. Ran out of spells, or should I say non-creature spells, non-lands. Barely even play any, honestly, besides... well, a most helpful Weaver is an Enchantment Saga. Now we got Sheltered by Ghosts, and I think that's it, honestly, for non-creature and non-land cards. We'll have a nice turn 4 by playing both of these, but I think we just play Spinner of Souls for now. You know what? I'm not going to attack. You know why? Because they could take advantage with Scavenging Ooze, but now they put me on a clock with the Herboroid, so I don't really have a choice. Before I didn't want to, but now I feel like I have to. And if we could find one more land, then the Scion will close the game for us. Hopefully we could draw land right now. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Okay. So, we're going to pass turn. We could, if they decide to swim, we can block with Demera. Worst case scenario. But they don't. So now this is where it gets a little insane. Play this. Choose black. Pay 2. Play the Scions of the Earth Spider. 1/1 counter. Get to draw a card. Now we go to combat. And we're going for the big swing. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Tell me what you think of the deck in the comment section down below. Please like the video and subscribe if you have not already. And if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day. I hope everyone has a great day. Take care.